Hey, what's going on, boys and girls? My name is Hunt Noobs. I'm coming back at you with some more gameplay footage, guys. I got something a little different for you. I'm not going to talk anything about the gameplay. Your eyeballs can watch me go ham. But I want to talk about, a situation that happened on Twitter, and I want to tell you how some of the stuff kind of relates to me in a sense when it comes to the YouTube. So I don't know if you guys do Twitter or anything like that, but I love it. I do. I have a blast because I love the fact of the instant reaction you can get when you post a tweet or when somebody else posts a tweet, and you can just instantly interact with people and the reaction you get. So anyways, I follow like Woody's Gamertag, Wings of Redemption, Keemstar, El Presidor, Fisticuffs, people like that, larger YouTube channels. Now I'm not subscribed to these guys, or at least not all of them, because I really don't find their content entertaining when it comes to YouTube. Now, when it comes to Twitter, I love this shit, man. It's just absolutely hilarious when Wings of Redemption and El Presidor are just going at it, bickering back and forth, it's fun to watch. So here's what happened, guys. Wings of Redemption posted a tweet yesterday about how he was going to commit suicide and take El Presidor with him, basically saying he's going to kill himself and kill El Presidor. And El Presidor took it to heart. Like, he was like, hey, motherfucker, you just threatened to take my life. So El Presidor is threatening to press charges on him. Now, I really don't know how that's going to work out because, they talked about it last night. I don't know if El Presidor is going to press charges or not. And just a little FYI for you boys and girls out there, if you threaten to kill somebody on YouTube or on Twitter or anything like that, you can go to prison for it. You can be prosecuted for it. So be careful what you write, what you say, because you can't take it back. Once you tweet it out there, it's there. Once you say it, it's said. It's just as if you were saying it to my face. Hey, I'm going to kill you. You're threatening my life. When you tweet it or you post it on Facebook or anything like that, or if you feed to somebody, say if they're threatening to commit suicide, and if you feed it to it, like, do it, I dare you, you can be prosecuted for that as well. Anyways, just a little fact for you, I guess. But El Presidor was threatened to, press charges on him, and all of a sudden, Keemstar. Now, this is one of the biggest trolls known to man. But this is what he thrives off of. He sees people bickering back and forth, and he gets involved, and he plays defense, and he gets this person. He puts the jumper cables to them. If you ask me, that's what he does. He gets them amped up. Oh, wow, you gonna let him say that? This, that, just real cornball type shit. But this is what he does. This is what he's popular for. So, anyways, Keemstar decided to hold a podcast very similar to PTFO or PKA, or with Woody in it. So he had, when I hopped on there, he had White Boy 7th Street. He had Wings of Redemption and some other guy I really don't know. And this other guy was going at Wings saying, you talk about how horrible YouTube is, like you got to pay your taxes, but this has got to be one of the easiest jobs known to man. There's people out there doing roofing work, concrete work, or any other job other than sitting behind a desk doing commentaries, but you make it seem like it's so hard, so tough. And that's a whole nother story in itself. And Wings was defending himself like, hey, I put a lot of hours into this. I got to think of topics and this and that, which is, he's right. It takes time to do that. It just doesn't happen. You got to plan shit out. You got to stay with the trend. You got to know what's going on. You got to stay on the computer. You got to stay active. So, you got different aspects of work anyways. But White Boy 7th Street was going after Wings because he was saying, hey, you just said that you were going to commit suicide, and I think you did it just for views. And Wings of Redemption said, no, I was just joking and shit like that. And, do I believe that Wings of Redemption was going to kill himself and kill El Presidor? Not at all. But you definitely shouldn't be able to go around threatening another man's life either. So all of a sudden, Woody's Gamertag joined in this podcast. And Woody was saying, hey, I think that Wings is lying. I think there was some truth to this, because Wings is a very emotional guy. And from my experience of following Wings on Twitter, he's super emotional, man. Almost female-like tendency, super emotional. Because I'm an emotional person. I'll cry if a movie's sad. Like, Braveheart, man. I've watched that movie 40 times, and I cry every fucking time at the end when he screams, freedom! I don't know what it is, man. It's just, that's my personality. I have a heart. I just love it. I get into it. But Wings takes it to a whole nother level. So now all of a sudden that Wings, I feel like he was getting some of this pity party from Woody. He kind of jumped ship saying, how was a joke? Now all of a sudden, yes, I am very suicidal, and it was true. And the whole time, White Boy's not believing his shit. Then all of a sudden, Wings start crying. Like, he was slamming his mic around, throwing shit around, a little temper tantrum, little baby-like tendencies and female-like tendencies. And he had a hissy fit. And all of a sudden, I guess it kind of lightened up the mood a little bit, because what Keemstar was doing the podcast, it was all, you could see everybody. It was him and Only Use Me Blade, and they kind of looked at each other like, oh shit, it just got real, people, again. And so they kind of took it down a notch. They started talking about it. They were kind of stroking Wings of Redemption ego. Don't quit. You can do it. Find something else. Reinvent yourself. This and the other. Because Wings, as anybody that knows Wings of Redemption, man, when he's getting 200,000 to 300,000 views per day, he's the happy-go-lucky Wings. But when he's only getting 40,000 views a day, he's the suicidal fucking life sucks. Poor me, poor me, poor me. Wings of Redemption, which is crazy for me. And Wings is, it's kind of weird. Everything that Wings was saying was very contradiction. There was some contradiction to it. He was saying that YouTube is the worst place ever, worst thing ever for him, but it's the highlight of his life. How could you say YouTube is the highlight of your life? I mean, to me, you've had a very sad life if YouTube is the highlight of your life. But, he's being honest. That's what he's saying. Hey, this is the highlight of my life. He's also saying that when he leaves the room of his YouTube room, or whatever, his gaming room, and he goes to the real world, he's not as upset with everything. But in the real world, he's a nobody, and on YouTube, he's a somebody, and I get that, you get. I think what it is, man, he's got a little bit of an ego going because he was this big time YouTuber, and he still is, but he's getting all these views and shit back in the day, and he's not getting them anymore like he used to, and I don't know, man. It's just it's not working well with him, just to say the least. El Presidor got on, gave him a chance to apologize, say, hey, fuck you, you threatened my life, and they kind of went at it. It's pretty hilarious, to be honest with you. So if you guys follow Keenstar on Twitter, he put the link in his Twitter link. I don't know where it is. If I find it, I'll put it in there for you guys to watch. But I think what it comes down to, guys, is depression for Wings of Redemption, man. He needs a little bit more to his life, man. If YouTube is doing you like this, buddy, you have to fucking give it up, man. It doesn't make a difference. If you're making the money and stuff like that, you're talking about your back, oh, my back, this and another. I'm a big dude too, man. I'm fucking overweight, and not as bad as he is, but, I'm a big guy. But, goddamn it, I work a very physical job as well. So my thing is, he has an excuse for everything. Stop finding excuses and find a solution, my friend. And I promise you will find your happy place. And that's ultimately what it comes down to, is finding your happy place, guys. And with me taking a break from YouTube, I kind of found my happy place again. I realized what I had to prioritize, but I also realized that I loved on YouTube, and I got to somehow work these two together to find my happy place, guys. So anyways, I'm happy. I hope you guys are happy. Write your comments in the section below. Tell me what you think. What makes you happy, guys? I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, hit that like button, boys and girls. But it's your boy, Hunting Noobs. I'm out this bitch. Deuces. Get wrecked, son. Woo! Don't worry. Be happy. Yeah.